What's up, everyone? This is BigPowner, and I'm here to share a tip that I probably should have shared earlier. Um, so you have definitely noticed some maps suck. Um, I've noticed maps suck, so as I'm playing, I write myself notes about each specific map because sometimes I forget, and then I start a whole set um, of maps on a map that sucks, and then I'm like, shit. I just rolled all these maps and I'm on the first one and I just remembered this map sucks. Um, the thing is first of all, we're getting a lot more map drops, so we're not really in a position where we're like hurting for maps. And the simple fact is, we're only really, um, what's the best word? We're only really enticed to do a map one time for the completion. Two times if you don't do it on the correct awakener level, and you want to get your awakener bonus, which that is a good idea. When you can get those, get those. But once you have gotten your awakeners bonus, since there's no like, I put my sextants here and I ran out of this map, so I got to run this one next to it that I don't like, there's no reason that we should have to run maps we don't like. But maybe you're like, well, I ain't got that many maps right now that are tier 16. Well, there is a really cheap solution to this. And the reason why it's cheap means that you probably have some of them already, so it will cost you nothing. So I'm going to give an example. Shrine sucks. And this is probably a map that everyone will agree sucks. Why is that? She has attacks that hit hard. She has an AoE attack that's constantly hitting you, and it's got a pretty big range. But more than that, even if your character is good at killing that specific boss, which she's annoying because she teleports around, so even if she's easy for you to kill, she's still an annoying boss. The other thing is, the map layout for this map is absolutely horrible. Being a ranged character, I can clear it very efficiently because I can shoot through most of the stuff, like all those cages, but it's really annoying because, you know, I can go off this way and then realize, oh, I'm in a dead end. Now I got to run back through all this stuff. And normally I'm flashing. Well, I can flash inside of a cage. And then, say I've already double dashed, and then I got to wait for my dash to come up, or I got to go to a door. It's a really annoying and bad map. And because it's an annoying and bad map, I'm going to choose not to play it. So I'm just going to take an Orb of Horizon, and I'm going to hit it. And I'm going to be like, sweet. I like Kargas. Kargas ain't a bad map. So that's better than me doing Shrine. So if you don't like a map, if a map's hard for you, don't play it. If you start getting a lot of maps, you're not even going to have to worry about that. They can just build up. But then eventually, if you just want to roll a huge set of maps and you've got a bunch of maps you don't like, re-roll them. They're almost 2-to-1 chaos. So, I mean, it's not like you're investing a lot to get a better map, which, if you're concerned with XP, I haven't really been concerned with XP this season because I did the race thing last season, and this season I decided I wanted to do content. And there's a lot of content to cover, so, and sometimes doing content is very counterintuitive to me gaining experience. Um, so, but a lot of people want to level up, and to a certain place, you always want to be leveling up because you got to get the build, you got to get certain stuff to get the build working and running. Um, so, and I mean, like up to 95 should be a realistic goal for everyone. Um, Other than that, that was pretty much it. In case you didn't know, Orb of Horizon is dropping a lot more this season. That's why it's cheap. Um, I don't think a lot of people use them, but it is a good tool to make it so that you have more access to maps that you actually want to play. It is random, but the best part? It guarantees that you don't get a map that you don't want. Like, um, Coliseum. I've got that one marked as a map I don't really like doing. Do I have very many maps on tier 16 that I don't want to do? No. So I got like two maps that I just really don't like doing because I don't like the layout. I mean, Coliseum's annoying because it's like what, like four different sections, and then the boss goes invulnerable like 3 or 4 times, and eh, that shit's annoying. I don't want to deal with that. That's not a good map. That's a bad map. Maybe you like maps like that. The only way that I'm gonna play a map that I don't like is if there's some inherent loot that makes it so good that I'm gonna play a map that I don't like playing that I think is a bad map. Is it fine for me to play one time? Sure, but do I want to play it? Is it enjoyable to be on an annoying layout and sometimes go in the wrong direction or get stuck somewhere or I have to go way out of the way to clear a section of the map or I'm missing, 25, 30, 40% of the mobs? Hell no. Hell no. I don't want to do that shit. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.